Okay guys, now that we are done editing inputting this our button, so the next thing that we are going to do, we are going to start by editing this about me session. Alright, so to do that, let's go back to our editor, then click on this plus sign. So we are going to select this particular container that has four different columns, right? Because this is what we want to achieve. We want to achieve this header that says about me, and this write up, and this progress bar that is right here. Alright, so that is what we want to achieve. So let me select this particular one here. Okay, so let me select it. Alright, so let me bring it down a little bit because it's too close to this other one here. Alright, so to do that, I go to advanced. Alright, I go to advanced, then I go to margin top. Alright, so I bring it down. So let me unlink all the values together. Then I go to, then let me bring it down. Okay, let me bring it down to somewhere here. Alright, I think this place is okay. Alright, so let me reduce all these other ones to 0. Okay, so that it will be kind of balanced. Alright, so let me just make it 0. Alright, this other one 0, margin left 0. So it's only the margin top that I placed to be 122 pixel. Alright, so what I want to do from this container, I want to have just one column at the top here, then 2 column at the bottom. Alright, so to do that, let me make this particular one to be 100%. Alright, so that one of the column will occupy this top space, then I will have 2 extra below. Alright, so to do that, let me click on this particular one, then I make the width to be 100% full width. Alright, so I now have something like this. Okay, I now have something like this. Alright, so the next thing I want to do, let me drag a header that says about me. Alright, let me drag my header. So drag a header, alright, let me drop it here. Alright, so let me centralize it. Alright, so the next thing, let me bring a paragraph and a progress bar. Okay, let me do it right away. Alright, so let me bring this paragraph. Okay, let me bring this paragraph, then I drag, that is the text editor. Alright, then I drag and drop. Okay, so let me get this progress bar that is right here. Alright, so let me get the progress bar, then I go back to my Elementor, let me search for progress bar. Alright, progress, alright, here is it, progress bar. So drag it and drop it here also. Okay, so right now I have something like this. Okay, I have something like this. Alright, so what I want to do, let me start by editing the header first. Okay, so click on the edit heading that says about me. Okay, that says about me. Go to the content, then remove this particular one here, then write about me. Alright, about me. Alright, that is it. So what I want to do, let me increase it, let me increase the height, the size, go to style, then go to, let me go to type, let me change the color to something gray, not exactly black. All right, so let me make it a kind of gray color. Okay, let me make it a kind of gray. All right, let me make it a kind of gray. Okay, perfect. All right, so that is it. Let me increase the size. Let me increase the size. Let me increase the size. All right, I want to achieve something like this. All right, so it's like this particular one is thick. Okay, so let me go to the width. Let me make it 400. All right, let me make it 400 and normal width. Okay, so this is it. So the next thing, let me work on this. So let me just copy some of this my text that I have here. Let me copy it and paste. All right, let me just copy all of this. Let me copy all of this. Then go back. So let me paste it here. So let me work on this column. All right, so let me remove these ones. Okay, then I paste. All right, and I have something like this here. All right, then let me go back to this progress bar. Okay, so what I will do, I will duplicate this progress bar right here. All right, so let me duplicate, just duplicate it. All right, right click, duplicate. Alright, so what next do I have to do? So let me just edit all of these: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, PHP. Alright, so let me start just in that order. So this first one, let me click on it, edit progress bar. Alright, so that is under my ski, and let me just say in place of my ski I can write HTML. So just a kind of what you can do. All right, then let me increase the percentage. All right, so let me increase this particular percentage. Let me make it 92. All right, you see, so this is how it's working. This particular version of Elementor is kind of good, because when I did it the first time, the animation is not coming up. All right, so let's continue. So this other one, let me change it to CSS. All right, click on it also. So in place of my ski, just change it to CSS. All right, let me say CSS. Then let me increase the percentage to something. Let me make it 85. Alright, let me make it 85. Okay, what next? Then JavaScript and PHP. Alright, so let me edit this other one also. Alright, so let me change it to JavaScript. Alright, JavaScript. Okay, that's the JavaScript. So let me increase the percentage. Let me make it something 80. Alright, then this other one, the next one, this one should be, that is the PHP. Let me change the text to PHP. That is PHP. Alright, then let me increase the size. Let me change the percentage to, okay, let me say 75. Just in that order, or 74, just in that order. So which other one do I have here? WordPress. So let me change this one to WordPress. Okay, edit. Alright, so let me change it to WordPress. So let me increase the percentage to 95. Okay, let me increase it to 95. to 95. All right, let me increase it to 95. Then this other one, that is the let me change it to UI and US. All right, that is a user experience and user interface. UI / US. Okay, so that is it. Then let me increase the percentage. All right, let me say 90 or 88. All right, so that is it for the progress bar. Okay, so that is it for the progress bar. So the next thing I want to achieve is this color. All right, this particular color here. So what you have to do is to select the particular color that you want to make use of. All right, so that is how to make use of it. Then click on the color. So I'm going for this particular color here. All right, so just go for the particular color that you need. All right, so let me go for this particular color. So all you have to do is to copy the code, the color code. All right, just copy this color code. So that is it. Let me go back. All right, so what I want to do, I want to then go to this go to the edit container, that is the session. Go there. All right, then go to style, go to your style. Then under your style, go to the background color, select it. In this case, you are not selecting it to be classic. Select the gradient. All right, select the gradient color. All right, so that is it. Then the first color, so let me select this first color, paste this particular code that you copied. Okay, then the second color, that is the secondary color, you can make it to be white. All right, so make the secondary color to be white. All right, so that is it, make it to be white. Okay, all right, so what I have to do, because I want to achieve this particular shape, this color. All right, so this side that is blue and this other side that is white. All right, so that is what I want to achieve. All right, so in order to do that, go back to the background color one more time. Okay, so go to location, make this first location to be at 50. All right, so just leave it at 50. Okay, then this other one, the second color, also leave it at 50. Okay, leave it at 50 also. 50. Okay, then go to the angle, make the angle to be at 90 degree. All right, make the angle to be at 90 degree. All right, so this is it, make it to be at 90 degree. All right, so we now have this particular feature. All right, so that is it on how to design this particular header, how to design this particular about me section of this page. Okay, this is the about me section of this page. All right, so we are done with this particular one. So that is it. So it's like this color is too different from this my color. Okay, so let me just work on this color one more time. I want to achieve something that looks very close to that particular color. All right, so on your own you can just make the color to be okay. So this is just the training. All right, so let me just leave it like this. So that is it on how to achieve this particular stuffs. All right, so that is it. So one more thing I want to show you guys, you see in this particular this our sample. By the time I bring this my mouse here to this image, you can see that there is a kind of animation on this particular image, All right, so let me show you how to get it. All right, so let's add this same animation to this image. All right, so in order to do that, click on edit image. All right, go to style. All right, go to your style, then under your style go to this hover. All right, go to your hover, then under the hover go to hover animation. All right, because we just want to achieve something of this nature, right? So you can decide to skip it, but I just want to show you guys how to apply it. All right, then go to hover animation, then click on this drop down. Then you have different options that you can select. All right, you have a different option that you can select. All right, so let me just try it out. You can see the way this one is. You can see the effect of this particular shrink. So in order to, so I mostly make use of this float because it's kind of more professional. All right, so just look for something nice in case you want to apply it. You see all these ones are not that okay, so let me just go for float because in this particular one I make use of float. All right, you see the way it's moving up and down. All right, so that is just how to apply this particular effect. So let me change it to float. Okay, let me change it to float. All right, so I now have this effect here. All right, so far we have been able to achieve this particular session, and then also we're able to add this button, and we're also able to edit this about me session. All right, so that is it, guys. So in the next video we will start designing our in the next video we will be designing this our service session, right? This what I can do. All right, so in the next video we'll be discussing all of that. All right, stay tuned, guys, till next class. Bye bye.